Yo, what's up everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be taking off my valve cover and putting on the new valve cover gaskets. I know that I did that in the last video. I had the valve cover off and I was explaining to you guys that I was gonna go ahead and swap out the gaskets because some of them were going bad. But we ended up drifting a couple days after that, so I ended up using the old gaskets temporarily for that drift night. And now that the drift night's over, I'm gonna continue that job and put the new valve cover gaskets in. The gaskets I got are from ISR. They came in about 2 days ago, so I'm stoked to put them in for you guys and show you guys how I do it. So let's get it. So in case you guys aren't sure as to why you should replace your valve cover gaskets or what signs or symptoms to, let you know when's a good time to swap them out. What you want to look out for is when the coil pack cylinder or the spark plug cylinder, when that looks kind of grimy or it looks like there's been fluid being spit in there, it's probably a good time to swap out your valve cover gaskets, because those gaskets are supposed to prevent oil from spewing into those areas. It should be like really clean or relatively clean, or as long as you keep it clean, it should be clean. So that's a good sign to swap out that gasket. Also, if you notice like oil coming from the valve cover and onto the side of the block or whatever, that's probably a good sign to swap out that gasket. Usually if it gets to that point, it's probably really bad, so you probably should swap that out ASAP. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to do that.
What's up everybody, it's your boy Sunny back at it again with another one and another one and another one. Just kidding, it's your least favorite person, Randy motherfucking Trump. So, my temp gauge in the S14 is not working, and we found out it's a bad connection. So, the homie Christian over here, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pause the valve cover gasket real quick so I could solder this B-shell for him, because we found out that his, what is this, the coolant temp sensor plug, it got super corroded right there and it just broke off. So I'm gonna go ahead and solder a new wire onto that for him, and then plug it in and see if his coolant temperature gauge starts working again. Because that's the only thing not working right now, right?
Because that's what friends are for. Wow. Oh, you need help with your valve cover gasket, right? Well, yeah, not me. Just kidding.
What you should do while I solder this is swap out your old KA sensors.
Put everything back.
Yeah, because the SR ones that came up were way better than your KA ones. Like,
okay.
They were clean as fuck. I felt like we were putting shit sensors in your SR.
Alright, let's go put it back then.
Alright, soldering connection is there. How long do we need it? I can just make it a little extra longer. A little extra long. So you have room, or no? Not that long?
Yeah, anything you want, baby.
Solder up.
What I ever do to deserve Christian in my life? Got a mechanic. He eats ass really good. I'm just kidding.
Alright, so I just fixed Randy's temperature sensor plug.
I found that the sensor was broken as a
He's just asking for it. Just asking for it. Alright, so before I start removing anything, let's take a look at the gasket.
Before you stop removing shit, stop being a bitch! Hi!
I don't know. I don't know. Anyways,
they're not random.
Here is the new gasket kit. You can see there are the coil pack gaskets and then the outer gasket for the actual valve cover. So this is the unpackaging of the kit. We have the small center gasket and then 4 of the coil pack cylinder gaskets. Put that in there. So I've had some friends tell me that these gaskets or the valve cover will tend to leak around these areas right here. A buddy of ours named Shane said to use gasket maker or RTV in these areas right here. So I'll go ahead and do that just to give you a better look and understanding of what I'm talking about. So now it's time for removal. Pretty much what you're gonna wanna do is remove all these nuts right here holding the valve cover on. Should be like 12 nuts or so. It goes all around the valve cover. And before you do that, you wanna take off your coil packs and the sub harness and the ground, the engine ground over there. All right guys, so the valve cover is off. One of my valve studs kind of came off with the valve, but it's okay. I think we can just tighten it back into the block, into the head with it like that, hopefully. So now it's just time to remove the old gaskets and toss them, because I got new ones now, and just kind of wipe everything up. I definitely recommend wiping everything up, because I said wipe, but yeah, sure, man.
Alright.
You can buy the ring, yeah?
Yo, you got the rings right here.
Yeah, I'll give you a valve cover gasket ring.
Alright, so like one.
Something cheap, you know, because we need money for car parts. Sick. Probably just throw in that plastic bag right there, bro. Thank you. Yeah, so now I just gotta wipe it all up. Probably take that. Thank you, bro. By the way, this is Arlen, my lovely assistant.
What's good?
He's helping me just because he's a cool guy. Yo, shout out to Arlen for helping me out. Check out his channel and check out his brand. He's got sick clothing.
Arlen S13, guys.
Alright, so just time to wipe everything up. Can you throw that in the bag for me, please?
What's this one from?
That one's from the center one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get a new one too?
I did. So when you're doing this gasket swap, I definitely recommend wiping everything down before you put it back on the car, just to, you know, keep everything clean. Also, this black shit that's on the valve cover, you can just wipe it off, but we have throttle body cleaner, so that's a really good option if you don't want to scrub so hard. This will help remove it a lot easier. Also, if you have, what else?
Brake cleaner? Yeah.
Brake cleaner. Brake cleaner will also work, but we have this, so we're gonna go ahead and spray that. Simple green too.
Yep.
Simple green will like remove this shit really well. So let's see. Do I have anything left?
No! Simple green it
That's
is.
a bust. Yeah, simple green. We're gonna use simple green on all this black shit. What's up, guys? So, got the underneath, or the under part of the valve cover all cleaned. I basically just used some steel wool and brake cleaner and some simple green, and I cleaned it up really well, except for like the hard to get places. Those are still black, but for the most part it looks really clean underneath. So let's get it. Next up, I'm gonna try and clean this section up a bit because it's kind of dirty, so just so that when the gasket gets in touch with that section, it's a little cleaner. Alright, so all the contact patches where the gasket sits on is all nice and clean. Now it's just time to put the valve cover gaskets, the new ones, on the valve cover. Thank you, Arlen. Was that Randy?
Yeah, you heard that?
Yeah.
From over here, bro.
All the way from over here, we heard that.
The camera even caught that.
Yeah, the camera probably did catch that.
God.
Alright, so the gaskets are in. Now I'm just gonna kind of put some RTV on these sections like I said earlier. Just kind of put it here on these rings. And we should be good to go. And also these. Gotta put RTV here because they're known to leak around these areas. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and slap it on. Alright guys, so for my valve cover gasket, I put RTV on those two ends. Every single, oh, except that one, I gotta put that. and then RTV there, and then those ends. Don't forget to do the middle one like I did. Alright guys, everything is back in. After you kind of get the gaskets on the valve cover and RTV everything, it's just reinstall. So everything's good to go now.
Yep.
Job's done. Probably gonna swap out this little sponge filter as well, and then I'm gonna start doing homework. Just can't forget about school. So I just got a new sponge filter thanks to the homie Arlen hooking it up. I was running this jank one right here, super dirty and grimy, so I'm glad I got the new one in. I just realized that my intake is an HKS intake. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's focusing. HKS. So thanks to the homie Arlen, I did get a new sponge filter here, but also I had to cut the zip ties that were holding this in place, preventing it from rubbing onto the hot pipe. Because before, I'll show you guys. Before, this was actually rubbing onto the hot pipe and creating a hole here. So now I made a custom metal bracket to hold the intake in place. So I'm super stoked on this fix. Instead of some jank old zip ties, it's way better. So the 240 is done for the day. Got the new valve cover gaskets on. I also created a new bracket for the intake, which I'm super stoked about, and I got a new sponge filter for the intake. So a pretty productive day. It is still, it's probably like 4 o'clock right now.
Yeah.
Or so.
Yeah.
So I still have time to do homework. That's gonna be it for today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos and continually coming back to my channel and supporting. If you guys haven't already, check out my website. I'm sure a lot of you have already, but cop a tee or something, support the homie. I would really appreciate it. It helps out a lot. I really do love making YouTube videos for you guys and making tutorials and just whatever I could do to help. Cop a tee, hit the like and subscribe button. Leave me any comments if you think you have any advice or tips, or if you see anything that I could have done better on the tutorial. Leave a comment, let me know. I really appreciate it. Have a good one, guys. Take it easy. See you next time.
I know your song.